Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome to Russ Can't Fly. Woo-hoo!
Perfect.
All right, so it is a beautiful day, and I'm back in 904006, and actually getting hot. Getting that thermal heating through the front windscreen there. So I'm gonna take this fleece off, but I got a couple things that I'm doing today, and I'm actually not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about. So I'm flying out to Harrisburg International Airport, Mike Delta Tango. It is a Class Delta airport. I've never been there before, so I have to talk to Tower and Ground, but I'm also going to get flight following there, and I haven't done that yet or in a while, and I'm always intimidated to talk to Philly Approach, so I'm trying to get over that, because flight following is akin to talking to ATC when you're on an IFR flight plan. So I'm really trying to get in the mindset of being more comfortable on my comms and stuff. So that's today's mission, to try to pick up flight following, fly west to Harrisburg International, land, taxi back, and come back. So let's get on with the show. Hey, what's going on, babe? So I'm out to Harrisburg International, going to flying to that Class Delta, never been there before. Yep. And gonna try to pick up flight following out of here? Philadelphia Approach. Yeah.
Have you done before?
So not out of here. One of the things I've done is I've gone and I've gotten closer to wings, because that's a waypoint. Yeah. So I've gotten closer to wings and then got it, but I'm going to try to pick it up as soon as I...
Literally, what I usually do is as soon as I get out of here, I'll just call them and just say, you know, as soon as I clear the area, do my last call. Yeah. Even when I'm on my turn out, I'll just call them up, say, hey, 1 mile off of Doylestown, 2000 climbing to
6'5",
whatever, and then just go from there.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's one of those things where for whatever reason I'm still intimidated by it, so that's why I force myself to do this kind of stuff. And then of course flying in the Class Deltas I don't do too often, so that's fun. Yeah.
Have you been to Lancaster?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, we go there like all the time, because that's where I did my check ride, so that's kind of like home for me. So that's why I wanted to fly into Harrisburg International, because there's a little bit of stuff going on. You know what I mean? So
it's not that far, because like those what is it? Lancaster's like what, 30 mints from here?
Another 10
minutes and you're over there as well, right by the river. Damn, that's a good flight.
Can't wait
till I pass. I just want to pass this. That's all I want. I'm tired of just doing all these damn nav plans, and like I just want to pass this test and like
you'll be fine.
Go fly.
You'll be fine. Like, trust me, if you, I mean, here you are telling me, you know, it's easy, and I'm licensed, so you're gonna be just fine.
I realize like everyone has the thing that they struggle on, right? Like,
So that's today's mission. And just
have fun, man. It's fun. It's good up there today. It's a little bit bumpy, cloudy. It's starting picking up a little bit.
Okay.
But if you're going up to 6, you should be fine. It's just a little bit hazy as the fog burns off. But
So, all right, man. Well, let me get on out of here. Take care, man. Be safe. All right. Clear prop. All right. Come on, little Sammy. So I want to do Philly Approach 23.8, and that's where I'm going to try to get my flight following. All right, so Philly Approach is in. All right, so let's check our brakes. All right, brakes are good. All right, heading indicators moving, and freely brawl is opposite, and compass is also moving as well. All right, so one of the things I'm going to have to be careful of is there's some heat gusts, 16 knots. Just got to be careful. All right, so we're going to go up here and do a run up. And we're going up to 6.5. And we're going to be going out to the west. Doylestown traffic, Cessna 904006, departing runway 5 out to the west, Doylestown. All right, let's get our lights on here. Our trim is set for takeoff. Mixture is full rich. Fuel is on. Carb heat is off. Trim is set for takeoff. All right, so gonna get myself set up here. Flaps are up. Got a little bit of a crosswind there. I'm not sure about other pilots and how they feel, but anytime I see this picture, I'm so excited. Okay, I see 05, 05, 05. All right, heels to the floor, full power. And then when I push that throttle to the firewall and that engine fires up, ooh-wee! All right, instruments into the green, oil temp, oil pressure, airspeed is alive, and rotate. Little bumpy. Climbing out. Whew. They want you to wait until you're up at 1200 before you do your turnout. So I'm also doing something where I'm getting in a frequency here. Doylestown traffic, Cessna 904-006. Right crosswind turn out to the west. Last call, Doylestown. Philly approach, Cessna 904-006.
Cessna 904-006, Philly approach.
Philly approach, Cessna 152-94006, about 1 mile off of Doylestown, requesting flight following to Harrisburg International, Mike Delta Tango, 1.5, climbing to 65.
November 94006, squawk 4260 and ident.
4260 and ident. 4260 ident.
November 94006 ident.
Ident for 94006. I hit the ident button, but for some reason it didn't register.
November 94006, radar contact 3 north of Doylestown Airport. Philadelphia altimeter 3039er. You're cleared through the Bravo airspace, climbing to 6,500, and you can proceed on course.
All right, 3039er, proceed on course, 94006, clear through the Bravo. Now, you see I had to stumble around a little bit because it was a mouthful. And I'm not exactly sure why she cleared me to the Bravo, because I wasn't trying to go there, but I thought I would repeat it anyway. All right, so you can see that was a lot. All right, so my issue is I got some clouds here. And this is where the instrument rating comes into play. So you see those clouds out front there? I can't fly through those as a VFR pilot. And in fact, I have specific cloud clearances. And so that's my dilemma, what to do. So I don't want to go through them.
November 94006, contact Philly approach on 128.4.
28.4 for 9006.
Okay, climb to 10,250 on the speed, 8 on my 460.
Philly approach, Cessna 904-006, 3.6 for 6.5.
Cessna 904-006, Philly approach, altimeter is 3039er.
3039er, 904-006. So getting a little bit more comfortable talking to ATC, huh? 3039er. All right. So I'm continuing my climb out. So let me do my cruise checklist. So there was a lot going on. So now it's time for my cruise checklist. So mixture is still full rich. Power is set where I want it to be. Taxi landing light comes off. So I'm still climbing out. And cruise checklist is complete. You can see a lot happened before I even got to the cruise checklist. And you know, workload galore, but I loved it because it's good training. All right, so I've got my flight following and flying on out. So what did I decide to do about the clouds? Well, fortunately, there was a scattered layer of clouds at 3,800 feet. Since I am going to be flying at 6,500 feet, I'll be well above the VFR minimums for clouds, and what I am now in is class Echo airspace. So the cloud situation is cool because I'm going to fly above them. We're cruising on out. I've got flight following, and I'm on my way. Now, if you can see out there, I'm going to be 2,000 feet above this broken layer, or scattered. It's actually a scattered layer. And so one of the things I can't do is talk to you guys as much as I normally do, because now I got to listen to ATC. And just going to be listening for 904-006. Well, first part of my mission is complete. Looking at the AGT over there and my oil temp. And it is very smooth up here. I mean, very smooth. So I definitely appreciate that. So we got about 1,500 feet to go in our climb. You know, I definitely appreciate the smooth air after that turbulent flight I took last time. And yes, it's taken me some time to climb up in Little Sammy. Takes a while to get up in the air. That engine is kind of small. Flying above some clouds. Engine instruments are in the green. And it's funny because I know I'm climbing, but it's like climbing out at 500 feet a minute, which is not bad for Little Sammy. But it's funny, sometimes I get used to those, so I got 1,000 to go. Get used to those bigger Cessna 172s. All right, so cruise checklist. So flaps are 0, power set to 75. I'm doing my mixture. Let me check my engine instruments. Everything is in the green. Oil temp, oil pressure, all look good. Lost a little bit of altitude there, so just want to get back up to my altitude. All right, so I'm on cruise down. I'm just waiting for the handoff to Allentown because I'm pretty sure that that's going to happen at some point.
Traffic, 11 o'clock, 5 miles.
So I'm definitely just being prepared for that, just in case I get the handoff. And this is the whole philosophy of being ahead of the plane that my CFI used to talk about, and all of the amazing pilots that I have the opportunity to work with or talk with or get comments down in the videos talk about. So beautiful day. Nice and smooth up here. The last flight I took, man, I was fighting like like crazy. Now I'm expecting runway 33. I'm flight heading 275. So my guess is I'll probably get a right base to 33 from the tower. So I'm just trying to think ahead of like what's gonna happen next. Now the next thing is I'll probably be handed off to Allentown approach as part of my flight following. Then from there, I'm not exactly sure who would be next. And it's interesting, I just kind of focus on keeping my altitude. Now commercial, I'm all jacked up. You know, and I don't want to be like, oh, I got 100 feet to play with. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want ATC to get on here and be like, 94006, are you okay? Now it's interesting, she cleared me into the class Bravo, and I'm not exactly sure why she had to do that because I was outside, but it's all good. I'll take it. And it's like interesting to me because this is not too often I get to fly above clouds. Now I know this broken layer or this scattered layer is being reported at 2.5 or 3. So since I'm at 6.5, I'm above 2,000.
Southwest 2158, contact Philly final 133.87. 3387, good day, Southwest 2158.
Not gonna lie, every time I hear ATC talk, I'm like, oh, is that me? Is that me? And I just had the need to learn how to relax. I mean, they're here to help me. Yeah, you know, they're just here to help. And, you know, I mean, I'm intimidated, but I didn't think that was too bad. What do you guys think? Did I do okay with that flight following call? I will say that a good thing I had this written down because I didn't, you know, and that's why I try to have everything written down here too and not be so wedded to this iPad. And I saw that I had the Mike Delta Tango for Harrisburg International on here. But that was the only thing that I was like, ooh, I was a little worried there. The other thing is, this is the first time I've flown with like a real scattered layer. And I will say that that was intimidating because I'm like, okay, I'm used to flying under the clouds. I'm not used to flying over clouds. And it's like, it's a real intimidating thing. Now, it's scattered, so I can still see the ground. I can still pick my way through. That's the important. But I've seen so many times where people like me, kind of lower time pilots, we do something called getting stuck on top. So yeah, so you get stuck on top and you can't get down. And you're not instrument rated, and you get up above the clouds and you're trying to figure out how to pick your way through and all of that kind of stuff. All right, so we're 46 nautical miles. Ground speed 73 knots.
Woohoo! And yeah, I mean, you know, I'm going nowhere fast, but I'm going somewhere. I'm flying, baby, I'm flying.
Over 94006, leaving Philly airspace to the north. Radar service are terminate and frequency changes approved. I'd suggest Harrisburg on 126.45.
All right, frequency change approved. Thank you for your help. 94006.
Welcome.
All right, so we got kicked. So Harrisburg, tower 124. So let's get the ATIS first. Okay, so what was interesting there is that I think Philly approach basically said, I'm out of their airspace, and they're like, you know, squawk VFR, you're good. So I guess that's what we're doing. So it's all good, but it definitely, you know, caught me off guard a little bit. I'm gonna turn this down because I'm a little loud in my own ears. Very good. So we're just gonna fly old school. So now I get to talk to all you good people. Because I am no longer have flight following, which is okay. I'm just glad that I had the fortitude to stick with it. And I think, you know, just because there's not a lot of traffic around and I'm out of their airspace, Philly approach was like, bye-bye, little 152. Live your best life. All right, so now I'm just trying to, so I got information golf. I'm just trying to, you know, check my weather, make sure I'm doing good there. And we'll be there in a few shakes of a lamb's tail. All right, so we got a new, so that's why you got to pay attention. So my new weather reporting is hotel. It was golf. And so when I call up the tower, I'm going to have to tell them that I have information hotel. But this is Heartbreak Hotel. Oh, I know. Don't quit your day job, Russ. Don't quit your day job, brother. All right, so just getting myself prepared for all of the different things that are going to happen. And so, never left. So it's just kind of funny to think I'm landing at an international airport. But Harrisburg International, you know, though somewhat intimidating because it's a Class Delta airport, which means they have a control tower. It's a little simpler than, you know, actually even some of the other Class Deltas I've been to, including Lancaster. So, but it's still a new experience. Never been there, never taxied there. If I land, I can either get off or probably try to shoot for Echo back to Alpha, back to runway 31. I don't think I'll need to go all the way down to Delta, but it's going to be a right-hand turn onto the taxiway. And so this is the other thing I'm trying to get better at too. If you can see down here, I've got the diagram up, and you know, so still trying to maintain all of this, but just kind of looking here. I did study it a little bit already, but just wanted to kind of like refresh my recollection and look at that kind of stuff.
Okay, so this flight is definitely taking long, and so I don't want it to go too much longer, so it's time to put this baby on the ground. And you can see I'm fighting a nice little crosswind as I land the airplane down at Harrisburg International Airport. And it was interesting to come over this water like this too. But it made for an easy landing from the standpoint that I was able to see the runway pretty easily. So I thank you for taking this flight with me. It has been a joy. Of course, I've learned a ton as usual. And as I come in for landing at Harrisburg International Airport, this is going to be Russ Kid, Russ Can Fly, signing off on another successful journey. So I thank you for all your support. And until next time, peace.